Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to quickly show you how you can do spot trading. Alright, and before I get into it, please do us that favor by subscribing and liking this video. Right, help us to grow, support the channel. Right, we really appreciate that in advance. Alright, real quick, before this video I actually did a video on futures trading. Right, I also did a video on demo trading as well. Right, so the link to those videos is going to be on the description of this video. Please endeavor to make sure that you go through them, right, to actually learn, because there's so much for you to learn from those videos till you get to this point. Right, so without talking too much, let's just jump into what we have to do today. Right, if you can see my screen, I'm actually at the home page of my Bybit account. Right, so now how do you go about doing spot trading? Right, now once you open your Bybit account like this, look down, you will see home, you will see market, trade, and an asset. Right, so all you need to do is for you to go to trade. Just click on trade. So once you click on trade, this interface is going to open for you. Right, when I was doing features, I had to take through how you can actually understand how this interface works, right, the parameters, what they do, and the rest of them. Right, so I'm not going to do that. If you want to really understand this interface, you need to go and watch that video again. That's very, very important. Right, so now you have two section here. You have the chart section, you have the trade section as well. The chart section is where you see the market movement, right, if the market is actually ranging or the market is actually trending. Right, from there you can now know exactly the decision that you have to take. So now, like I said in the video where I took time to explain the basics around spot trading and futures trading. Right, now spot trading has to do with you spotting an asset and buying asset when the asset is actually at a lower point and selling it when it's at a higher point, or spotting an asset and buying it at a lower price and selling it at a higher price. That is the concept behind spot trading. Right, now in spot trading you can only make money when the price is going up. Right, because in spot trading you're actually buying an asset. Buy an asset, keep it to appreciate in price, then you sell it and make profit based on price difference. Right, so that is how spot trading actually works. Right, so now let's say we want to buy let me check an asset that I should buy that is not in my portfolio. Let me check which one should I go for, or even the one that I've already have in my portfolio. I can still buy it to add which coin has a lot of utility. And mind you, if you want to buy an asset that can actually make you money, you should buy asset that has the utility. Right, not assets that, not all this shit coin. Make sure that you buy assets that has utility. It is very, very important. All right, so let's go with either SWI or XRP. Okay, let's go with SWI. I think SWI is better off. All right, so you, I want to believe you have seen something. It actually switched to futures trading, and take note, people usually make this mistake. Right, so now you see I was in spot before I think now swap to futures. All right, so I want to change it back to, so let's check SWI under spots. SWI. Right, okay, so this is SWI under spots. So now we want to buy SWI for like $5 and keep. Right, let's assume that the price is going to appreciate, right? Now looking at it here, you can see that the price is actually down currently, right? The price is actually down currently, so we are expecting the price to actually go up and we can sell it off, right? So now you just go and click on buy. Now take note, you can actually use limit order. You can also use market order to actually buy. Now, like I explained in the previous video, limit order simply means you want to buy at a particular point, right? Maybe you are still expecting the market to still go down. Currently the price of SUI is actually $2.7250, right? So now if you are still expecting the fact that SUI price is still going to go down to, let me say, $2 or $2.05, then you can just set your buy order, right, under limit. You now enter the market price here, let's say 2.5, right, and the quantity of USDT that you are willing to spend, let's say $5. No, okay, let me say I'm using 5% of, let's say I'm using 10%, or okay, let's say I'm using 50% of my portfolio. Let's say I'm using 50% of my USDT to actually buy this coin, right? So at the same time, you can actually set take profit and stop loss as well, right? So let's assume that the price, once it hits that's $2.5, it will still go down, right? You can actually set your stop loss and your take profit, right? So now, how do we set our stop loss and take profit? You can actually set it after placing the trade. You can also set as I'm placing the trade. So I want to set it as I'm placing the trade. So just click on TP/SL, right? So now I want to take my profit at, let me say, $2.8, right? And my stop loss, I want to place my stop loss at, let's say, so let me go with 2.38, right? So what do you do next? Then you just click on buy. So click on as agree and click on confirm. So once you do that, the trade is being executed. So once you do that, the trade is being executed. Now what do you do next, right? You now come and check. If you want to see if the trade is there, you come to order, right? Once you come to order, then you see your trade there. The order can only be triggered once the price goes down to 2.5. That is the command that we are giving to the market, right? Once the price goes down to 2.5, then the order will be what? Executed, right? I want to believe that is clear. Let's assume that I want to buy another asset, right, at the market price. This one is going to be market price, so that we can execute it immediately. All right, so let's check what we should buy, the kind of coin we should buy. Let's check. All right, which coin actually has utility? I think we should go with ADA, right? Or Atom. Let me check Atom. Let me check the price of Atom. So the price of Atom currently is actually 3.9. Okay, so let's go with other. Let's get some other and keep. So now, all right, so now we are using market order, right? So just select market order, then the value of USDT you want to use. Let me say I'm using 10% of my account, right? So which is going to be 1.368765 USDT. So I can just click on buy, right? So once I click on buy, the order has been executed immediately. So once it has been executed, now how do you see the trade, right? You just come to your asset, right? Once you come to asset, come to unified trading. If you want to check if it has been executed, come to unified trading. Once you come to unified trading, you see it here, ADA. So you just click on it. Let's open and see. Right, you can see it here. I've already bought some ADA before now, so that one I've just gotten as added to this one, right? So that's how you can actually go ahead and trade spot trading, right? And mind you, once this one is executed, all right, you not see it here. You can only see it under assets. And also take note, like I said earlier, in spot trading you can actually, you are buying an asset, right? And you can actually transfer the asset to any exchange you want to transfer it to, right? But under futures, you are trading the market movements, right? You are not actually buying the asset itself. So that is the two difference about these two mode of trading, right? So I want to believe that is actually very clear. So I don't want this video to be too long. I'm going to shut it down from here. And just like I said, please do well to subscribe and also like the channel. Thanks in advance for doing that, and see you on our next video, and bye bye.